Form in this particular stage, or is it just another practice, except this one's in the public?
To me, I guess that's what it is. It's just another practice, but in public. And obviously, it's great to play well in front of people. And I've fared my best in all the other spring games, so I'm looking forward to it. But in the end, it's just another practice. I think for the most part, we're through 13 practices. The damage in spring ball is pretty much done. Thursday, we're pretty much prepping for the spring game, so it'll be fun to get out there and play in front of people.
Tyler, we talked to you a couple weeks ago. You talked about just how close-knit you, Ryan, Damian, just about what everyone's been. Now we're coming to the end of spring ball, and you guys are trying to get some separation. Still the same feeling?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Damian and I have plans to hang out after practice, just like a normal day. So nothing's really changed. Obviously, it was great competition, but the way we viewed it is we were competing against ourselves, not against each other. So we were trying to see how we could individually get better and what we did not so well the day before and how we could improve upon that. So, it was a good spring, good competitive spring, but nothing changed.
Your team was quick to draft Ryan instead of Damian. Why was that?
I don't know. Whether it's certain guys feel more comfortable with a certain quarterback, and I don't know what exactly that was. But like I said, everyone played well throughout the spring. Brian's doing a very good job. He's grown up so much already from last year. So whether that's a feel thing with the certain guys that we have on our team, I'm not too sure.
Speaking of the draft, you seem to be having a lot of fun kind of acting as the spokesperson for your squad. Just how much fun was that for you guys to be able to kind of do the draft board with your teammates?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it's something that I'd never seen it happen. It's only for seniors, and it's to me finally being more of a leadership role as a senior, as the oldest guy in the room. It's where I feel comfortable. That's where I feel like I'm born to be in that kind of position. So it's great to be, in the front of things and leading things like that. And we had a lot of fun with it. Whether it was picking different guys or making jokes about picking different guys, things like that. It was a lot of fun.
How you talked after the Cotton Bowl about how you were looking forward to this chance to kind of take control of this job, be the starter, be in a leadership role. Is this spring, now you're almost through it, are you where you want to be moving into next year in terms of that?
Honestly, I feel very comfortable with where I am. I feel very confident about how I played this spring. I felt like I played very consistent. That was my biggest goal going into the spring. Thought I threw very well. I was very accurate, made good decisions with the ball. So I do feel very confident. I do feel like the guys respect me as a leader, not only on the offense but as the whole team. So I feel very good about it. Now, obviously, there's a lot more work to be done throughout the summer and into the fall camp. But as far as spring ball goes,
You said you've been happy with your previous spring games, how they've gone?
No, I'm saying I need to play better in this spring game compared to others.
In what ways? I'm sorry, I just got here.
There's been some spurts in the other spring games, but to put a full game together, just make good decisions. Nothing's going to be great in the spring game. Nothing's going to be perfect. Like I said, just the lack of full chemistry as a unit because you're throwing different offensive linemen, different receivers, different plays that are built especially for the spring game. So things won't always be perfect, but just to go out there and make good decisions, lead the offense, manage the offense, and things like that.
Have you been happy with the way the spring's gone thus far for you in the offense?
Yeah, me personally, I feel like I've played my best football I've played since I've been here. I'm playing confident, playing free. Just to be in this role now, it's a lot easier to play as a leader. I feel very confident. I've thrown the ball very well, accurately, made good decisions, led the offense. I feel like a leader on the offense, but also on the team as a whole. So I feel very good.
What did you think about that last scrimmage last weekend, the second Jersey scrimmage? How did you do? How'd the offense do?
We didn't run the ball as effectively as we need to as the Michigan State offense. But the offense definitely starts to burst. We had some big runs, it's just negative runs. We got to clean up the unforced errors. Really, that was the biggest thing that scrimmage. Personally, I feel like I played okay. Yeah, I graded out pretty well. I would have liked to have had more big plays out there, but for the most part, managed the game, had a good completion percentage, things like that. So I felt pretty good about it.
Any big plays to wide receivers? Any wide receivers make some plays for you that day?
R.J. Sheldon had a great day. Felton Davis also had a great day. Darryl Stewart, the way Darryl Stewart runs the ball after catch, his yak, I'm sure this year will be through the roof. There's a lot of guys on the outside. Donnie Corley also had a great day. So, there's guys everywhere. It's just a matter of getting on the same page with them and understanding the route.